Do you have problems in falling asleep fast? Do you go to your bed and wait for a long time until you could fall into sleep? Actually, you are not alone. And I had suffered from this before, especially when you wake up in the next morning feeling tired and unrefreshed, which is not what you're supposed to feel, right? So, in this video, we are gonna talk about some tips to overcome this problem. But wait a minute. Why should I trust you to deliver the solution? I know some of you are thinking about this right now. And to be honest, it is a fair question. But like I said at the start of the video, I had gone through this before. And I know how hard it feels. And these tips that I'm gonna show you are coming from the best sleeping experts out there. So, let's get into it. So, tip number 1. Keep out the phone. If you are someone who likes to take the phone with you when you are going to bed, actually you need to stop that, because the problem with the phone is it keeps your brain active, trying to process the pictures and videos that you are scrolling into, and also it makes you ignore the sleeping signals that your brain is naturally trying to give in order to fall into sleep. So to tackle this problem, you need to keep out the phone for a good 45 minutes before going to bed and replace this bad habit with a good wind down activity, like doing a meditation session before going to bed, or even reading a book, for example. Tip number 2, having a fixed time for sleep and wake up every day. But why is this important? Actually, it is very important if you want to fall asleep fast, because by doing this, you are training your brain and your body to know that this particular time, for example 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., is the time when you are going to relax and fall asleep. And once you programmed your body and your mind to have a fixed time for going to bed every day, once this time comes, your body will naturally give you the sleeping signals that you need to fall asleep. Although this habit could take you weeks to implement, but it is a game changer in my opinion. Tip number 3. Watching out your caffeine consumption. If you are someone who heavily drinks caffeine throughout the day, like 3 or 4 cups of coffee during the day, you actually need to minimize that, especially if you drink your coffee at a time closer to your bedtime. And the problem with caffeine is your body needs from 4 to 7 hours to eliminate half of the amount of caffeine you have drank during the day. And it's not all the amount, it's only half the amount of caffeine. To avoid this from happening, you need to watch out and restrict your caffeine consumption only before lunch, so your body will have enough time to eliminate all the amount of caffeine from your system before going to bed. Tip number 4. Avoiding heavy meals at night. Actually, it is one of the bad things that someone could actually do before going to bed. The problem is your body needs from 2 to 3 hours to digest food, and if you are doing that, you are not only risking your sleep, you are only risking your health, as problems like heartburn and indigestion could develop from that. So to avoid this from happening, you need to have at least 4 hours between the time you eat your last meal, and the time you are going to bed. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If so, please give it a like and hit subscribe button if you are new around here, and see you in the next video.